right, let's go. Welcome back. Hour number 2. Obviously, thanks in many parts to our friends at Cincy Shirts. If you are still searching or looking for that perfect opening day gear, Cincy Shirts has you covered, man. They're fantastic. Any of the 3 retail locations. If you want to make it easier, go to cincyshirts.com. Download their app so you can get the awesome content all year round. We thank our friends at Cincy Shirts. If you haven't been following along this week, then you probably don't know what's happening right now. If you have, you're probably tuning back in because you enjoy pain and suffering, and that's what at least Monday and Tuesday have been for me this week. I thought Mo Egger, Mo put this brilliantly today. Mo was like, if there was a tier, Mo's probably at the middle tier. I'm clearly at the bottom tier, and Benedict Elmore is at the top tier. Stop. Because, Austin didn't drink any of his water yesterday, and he was so tough through everything. He, at one point, was awkwardly staring me down as he was eating, which is a weird thing.
No pressure on me whatsoever.
And today, we have, from WEBN, Sara Elyse joining us. Sara, you are probably just as nervous as I've been.
Look at my hands. I'm shaking.
Yes. Sara is shaking.
All week I've been so confident.
And if we could just paint a picture, this room is full today.
Mm-hmm. There are more people in this room than I thought we had actually employed here at Heart Media.
Yeah, and it will get fuller. If you missed yesterday, we have a coworker, and I won't throw coworkers' names under the bus, but we have a coworker yesterday who I've never spoke to since I've worked here. And that coworker came in the middle of hour 2 yesterday and said, "Hey, my friends just want me to tell you that you are let's just say soft."
Word we can't say on the air.
Never have spoken.
With a P.
Yep. Never have spoken to this coworker before.
Very nice.
And I'm like, okay. And then 8 other people piled in for the remainder of the segment. So basically, first off, want to give a shout out to our friends at Stella.
Yes.
Give a shout out to the folks at Hot Ones who provided the sauces for today, and big shout out to the Oak.
The Oak, these wings look good.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Oak later in this hour, but these are different because these are smoked wings.
And Tony, I do have a gift for you before we get started. That way you don't get cold feet.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at that.
Sara just gave Tony a pair of UC socks.
So go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats.
At 9 o'clock tonight. Will you be watching, Tony?
If
you survive this.
If I survive this, we have a group of friends going to a Cyclones game
Cold
tonight.
Feet.
We got a group of Cyclones.
That's good stuff, Sara.
We got friends going to a Cyclones game tonight, so we're going to go to the Cyclones. I'll be keeping up with the Bearcats, and if they win...
$2 beer night?
Yeah, there you go. If we win, I will be attending the game if it's Saturday or Sunday. I don't think it's been announced yet.
Can you guys just eat the chicken wings?
Sure. Over the next hour, the drill by now.
There's a lot of good stuff going on tonight.
Over the next hour, we're going to be
Tony, you got to show me how it's done.
Yeah. So essentially, here's what we're doing. We're starting off with number 1. This is the Buffalo hot sauce. Only 1,800 on the Scoville level. This is what you're going to get.
Level?
Scoville.
Okay, for those that don't know what a Scoville is,
Austin, can you look it up again?
I looked it up the other day. Basically, it is a level of measurement meant to determine how hot the peppers in a particular sauce are.
Okay, and this is 1,800.
Yeah, just so you know, we're going to start here, Sara, and what we'll do is we'll finish at 620,000 today. So this is
what?
This is 1,800. Now, Austin and I finished yesterday.
I might not even live to see the Bearcats tonight.
We finished yesterday with 2.6 million.
Yeah.
So we're down a level than that today, and all you're asked to do here is put a little dab on your wing.
Okay, that's a pretty generous dab, Tony.
It is. Tony's used to this sauce by now.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm shaking. Yeah. And so is Tony. We were both kind of shaking.
I'm terrible with hot sauce, and this from the previous days is not bad. So I can at least say that.
So Sara is now putting her hot sauce on.
There it is.
That's acceptable for your first one.
That's a good one.
Okay,
cheers.
Are we going to toast?
Cheers. Go on in.
They've touched wings.
And
we've toasted our chicken.
This is the Buffalo hot sauce.
Now they go. Make it happen, Sara. Sara still hasn't done it. Okay. She used the same style that Mo used.
Yeah.
She's pulling it out right now. She's struggling a little bit. It's different with smoked meat.
Now.
Oh, this just tastes like a regular buffalo sauce.
Yeah, this...
it's like a medium.
Day 3 of this is not bad. This is enjoyable.
Yes.
I'm going to have to go at this differently once these get a little bit hotter. I'm not going to lie.
I shouldn't say enjoyable. This is tolerable. For me.
Do you find it enjoyable or tolerable, Sarah?
This tastes like what kind of sauce I get on my wings.
Yeah.
Like a medium.
I'll say this.
Enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable.
These wings are fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
These
They're
wings are
very
great.
good.
If I ever eat wings after this, I'll want ones that are smoked.
Oh, of course.
That's kind of where I'm at in my level of wingness right now.
Did you say level of wingness?
Level of wingness.
Okay.
Austin, you're going to be called upon a lot to just kind of fill the air today.
You just poured a cup of milk.
I'm not drinking it yet.
Okay.
I'm not drinking it yet. I'm just having this
how are
ready.
your taste buds doing, by the way? We're in day 3 of this thing.
I thought by today I thought they would be dead by today, but they're still active.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing fine.
Sarah, by the way, has not yet taken a drink. So
neither have I.
The streak has continued for the guests.
I'm impressed, Tony.
There's a fight going on. I mentioned this today. I've probably taken 30 Tums over the last 2.5 days. I
popped some Tums before we came in here.
I've drank more milk than I normally do. I've obviously consumed things that I never thought I would consume in my life. My stomach doesn't know what's going on right now, but my taste buds are active.
You know what is going on? We got your guys, Jason and Travis Kelce.
Can you imagine?
Coming to Nippert Stadium on April 11th. Tickets for that just went on sale today at noon. $100. Austin, Tony, what do we think about price?
Starting at
General
100.
admission.
You're looking at about $1,000 for the VIP starting prices.
Those guys are going to make some nice coin on that.
Now, what I do like is they are giving half of it, or not half, but a portion of it to Cincy Reigns, the NIL collective for UC.
I want to know what the portion is.
That's also true.
Yeah.
We are working feverishly to get at least one of the two or both.
We have been in contact.
Yes, I have gotten contact now. I don't know as we get closer to the date what that's going to look like.
Right. I will say, though, and I would say this to his face if he has the guts to show up here, either him or Jason, $100 is crazy.
It is a little bit crazy.
It's
a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be $25.
Yeah,
but
I really did.
I do appreciate the good business of making the most on.
Do you think if we were to get Travis?
Sarah just had our first cough.
Yeah,
I can feel it in the back of my throat.
Do you think that was wing related, Sarah? Sauce related, or
might have been?
Okay.
Do you think if we get Travis, we should send an invite out to the mayor and just see if we can get them to kind of break bread?
Why not?
I have a working theory about what happened between Aftab and Travis.
Okay.
Ooh, and?
I'm not ready to talk about it until next January.
Ooh, what a tease.
I've already set a reminder in my
tease that one. We'll get back to that in a year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I think there could be something seriously detrimental there.
Okay.
Do you know what I noticed? That the longer that this relationship goes on between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, the more jobs that Travis Kelce gets, because he's got to afford her lifestyle. He's spent like $1 billion on this chick so far.
Austin mentioned today that he's in the running to be a host of the new Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I know. I saw that too. That's big.
Crazy.
One of my favorite things about Taylor Swift is how after every appearance she makes, there's an account that will tell you how much her outfit was.
Yep.
And it's like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 just to like go outside.
Oh yeah,
That's
easily.
Insane.
Can I talk about this next sauce?
Please.
This is one we've yet to do this week. Now,
we're done with this one now. This is level 1.
Here's the lid.
So we conquered the buffalo hot sauce. No big deal.
This is only 5,800 on the Scoville list. This is the second easiest sauce.
And we just did the 1,800.
Yes.
All
For
right.
me, this is third on my list of most fearful. Not because of the heat.
Tony.
But because on the label, it talks about garlic and onions.
Oh, I hate onions.
And I can't stand. I'm more worried about gagging on the taste of this than the heat. It also includes shishito peppers.
Is that a pepper? Okay, yeah.
Shishito.
I don't know if you can say that on the air.
My bad.
Sheesh.
Shishito peppers combined with garlic. It's a tasty next step with very manageable heat.
You know what? I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings plenty of times with Tony Pike, and I can tell you this man is very basic when it comes to his
That's one thing
choice
that everyone
of ordering food.
Everyone has said that this week.
It's always chicken tendies.
Yep.
I'm just
a plain cheeseburger.
How many times did you have to cut up his food for him? A lot, didn't you?
Only about a half dozen times.
The smell of this one is awful. This is
can
atrocious.
I smell it first before I pour it on?
The smell of this.
It's green.
Oh,
it's green and it's thick.
Yeah,
And Tony's shaking.
I don't want anything to do with that.
This is kind of more of like an oily texture.
I gotta smell it.
Can you smell it in the room?
Oh,
this is
that
awful.
is strong. It smells like something you'd pour on a Chipotle.
Yeah,
it smells like a Chipotle sauce.
I'm honestly worried about vomiting. Not on the heat, but based on the taste.
Can you hold up your wing?
Goat pepper.
How much did you put on your wing there, Tone?
Let me see.
Okay. All right.
Look at that.
That's a lot, Tony.
I can smell it now.
It doesn't look good.
Wow.
Like some of these sauces I look at, like they might not taste good, but at least it looks good.
So what's the Scoville number on this?
58 hundo.
Okay, so up about 4,000. Sarah, get a healthy dose on there. Why don't you? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep.
I don't want to pour too much out. Take it easy.
Sarah now pouring it onto her wing.
Now, this is the play-by-play we missed from
is that
Austin
enough,
yesterday.
Austin?
I think you need a little more than that.
Yeah.
We'll start with that and we'll go from there.
All right.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'll give Sarah some credit.
All right, so this is Angry Goat.
Ooh, that'll open up your nostrils real fast.
Shishito and garlic. Let's do it.
Any hair that I had up my nose is now gone.
Tony
You see
bites
Tony's
in.
reaction.
Here comes Sarah. Tony
I feel like I need this on a chicken tender.
This tastes terrible. This is absolute.
Can I pull this apart and make it like a chicken sandwich kind of cover?
I don't just eat the damn sauce.
I'm a snorter when I laugh, and I'm nervous. I'm going to have something too hot and snort, and it's going to shut down my entire system.
Sarah now finally takes a bite. You can smell it heavily in the studio.
It's just not a good smell.
Tony, that's good.
No, the garlic
Sarah likes it.
and the onion. And I talked about this yesterday. I struggle. it's now just sitting, resting in my mouth.
I'll give Sarah some credit. She just added a good clump more.
Okay, this is actually really
back
good.
to the rest of her wing. And she's finishing it off.
Trey, if you could take that cap and just cap that thing up, we're just going to move on past that.
I will say,
Tony taking a drink.
it's really good, but it's a really strong garlicky
It's a very
smell.
strong flavor.
Does it feel
and smell.
spicy to you, Sarah?
No.
I don't think it's spicy
It's
at
really
all.
garlicky, though.
But it's
garlicky.
nasty garlicky.
Okay. Now
Like-
I like a garlic on my wings,
Like
a spicy
kill a vampire
garlic.
type of.
Oh, we
That-
got some serious vampire
Wow.
breath. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is bad.
Okay.
We're not making out with anybody after
Not
this.
hot, just bad. Like, I think that's less spicy than the first one.
Interesting.
So,
Speaking of bad decisions, what do you think of Skyline's decision to partner up with Coca-Cola
tough.
and Gold Stars?
it's tough.
I mean, I'm a Coca-Cola
I got-
girly, so I'm
well-
a big fan of this.
First of all, I got nothing to say about Gold Star.
Period.
Second of all,
This is a Skyline
it's
fan zone.
it's hard because I am one of the people that I don't drink a ton of Mountain Dew, but when I do, it's at Skyline.
Okay, so you're one of those people.
Yeah, but
I found that out the other day on Twitter. How many Mountain Dew / Skyline fans are out there?
My wife, we were in a group chat, and she's like, I didn't realize how many people are upset about this because of Skyline or because of Mountain Dew at Skyline. Now,
Yeah.
I'm also a fan, as Austin can attest, to a good Coca-Cola,
Oh yeah.
a fountain
a
Coke.
fountain Coke.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to bash it until I get to try it. But man, there
A
was
couple
something
cheese
about
conies with a fountain Diet Coke.
there was
that's
something
gonna
about
slap.
Skyline and Mountain Dew for me.
I think Mountain Dew is terrible, so I don't care.
I think so too. It's very thick. It's
Okay.
syrupy. I can't do it with the conies.
All right.
I feel the same way about Mountain Dew that you do about that sauce you just ate.
Okay,
That's
fair.
very passionate, Austin.
And on that note, we'll get to our first break. When we come back, the Ginger Goat awaits.
Ooh.
Ginger Goat, we are going from 5,800 all the way to 110,000 on the
Well, that's
Scoville
quite
level.
a jump, Tony.
When we get back. ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station. Thanks to our friends. By the way, any clue that there's over 3 million chicken wings eaten during the month of March?
Damn right.
In Cincinnati.
I believe it.
In Cincinnati, over 3 million chicken wings. What pairs better with a nice wing at a bar?
Beer.
Stella.
Yeah.
Our friends at Stella, who helped make this possible with the folks at Hot Ones. We'll be back. ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station. Thanks to our friends at Cincy Shirts. All right, how about that upbeat music to get ready for segment number 2, hour number 2. If you're looking for talkbacks, those are in hour number 3. Sara Elyse is in studio today. Day 3, well, day 1 for her, day 3 for me. Hot Ones Challenge. Thanks to our friends at Stella. There's nothing better as we get in tomorrow, really, to the thick of March Madness.
Oh, yeah.
To pull up at your favorite spot and get a nice cold Stella poured for you.
That sounds so good right now.
Doesn't get any better.
Especially since things are about to get even hotter in here.
Yes. And speaking of that, we're diving right in. We've got the Ginger Goat. Let me just read about
And
the
what's
Ginger
the
Goat.
Scoville here?
110,000.
And we just did a 5,800
Yes.
Scoville. Okay.
This is sizzling with a blend of super hot chili. Tropic Star will light up your taste buds with a heaping dish
I'm sorry,
of
what?
tart mango, citrusy lemongrass, Austin is a big lemongrass guy.
I don't know what that is.
And the subtle sweetness of star, I'm guessing this word is anise, A-N-I-S-E. We're just going to go with star anise.
I just keep hearing stars.
Yep.
Like my mouth is going to explode
Ginger,
right
You'll
now.
be seeing stars here in a minute.
Pretty
Ginger
much.
goat tropic star. I'm going to shake this bad
Austin,
boy up.
explain the Scoville thing again.
I don't really know.
But I feel like you gave a really
While
good
you're over there
explanation
and your
earlier.
laptop's pulled up, can you look it up?
Just Google Scoville, please.
We have 9 people in this
It
room.
is a measurement.
Somebody look up Scoville.
It
We
is
do.
a-
We have a full room in here.
It is a measurement of pungency, spiciness, or heat,
Ooh,
in
Tony.
parentheses,
I
of
didn't mean
chili
to do that.
peppers and other substances recorded in Scoville heat units, SHU.
This is
That was
It is based on the concentration of capsaicinoids, which I don't know how to say,
Okay.
among which capsaicin is the predominant component.
This is
Tony,
how
that
you
was a
know.
heavy Scoville
this is
pour.
this is the problem. Is that we've gotten to day 3, and I don't know if
Ooh.
confidence is kicking in, but
Here,
it's
that's a
false
ballsy pour,
confidence.
my
This is the
friend.
one that is colored like honey mustard.
I'm
This is a
shaking.
false confidence.
Yellow. Sarah now has a drumstick.
Yeah, we've moved from flats to drums, so we're going to see how this goes. The spicier that we get.
Sarah now pouring it on.
It's like the Masters. Austin, give me that Masters.
Austin, could you do your whole segment here?
I
in
need a little
Master's
bit
voice?
more from you there, Sarah.
How?
Oh, it smells very lemony. I think that's what you'll get for now. We'll go from there.
All right.
It's a pretty, I'd say it's a decent drop. What do you think, Tony?
It's decent.
It's
It's not
decent,
as much
yeah.
as this drop was.
Well, you're on day 3 and you have no taste buds left. So are we going to toast to that?
Yeah, we'll toast to no
We'll
taste
toast.
buds.
Okay.
Cheers.
Tony shaking,
Cheers.
Sarah shaking.
A little bit, yeah.
And here
Completely
they go.
second guessing the dab now.
All right, here we go.
Here they go. Healthy bite from Sarah. Tony looks like he's in pain. Up and down in his seat again.
Oh,
All
that's not
comes
bad.
back. It all just it kicks back right away.
Face red.
Like you remember what this was like Monday.
Oh, my mouth's a little hot.
This one continues to rise a little bit. I wish I knew about like talking in hot sauce terms.
Heat rises. That's all you need to know. You're pretty tall, Tony, so
You've been watching the videos?
I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Austin's been in control of all of them. He's
Clearly.
Benedict.
He really hyped himself up
not
yesterday.
all of them.
Benedict Austin.
That's good. It's like a spicy, lemon, zesty, fiery feel. I don't know.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
No, I'm fine. That's not bad.
I'll say this.
I'll
say this. I'll say
I
this.
love it.
What's the Scoville again? 118?
118.
Okay.
I'll say
You're
this.
in good shape. If you handle that well, you're in good shape.
I'll say that from a taste standpoint.
It's hot.
I would rather have the taste of that than the blistered shishito and garlic. I would rather have the calmness of that shishito.
The shishito.
The calmness of the shishito.
Yeah. I'm going to have a drink of milk.
That last one just tasted like a really strong garlic bread at
you
Olive
go.
Garden or something. I can't even describe it. It was just
Hold on.
very garlicky, more than spicy.
Shout out to Trey from sales.
He's been in here every single day.
He's been
all
in here and
day.
he's capping everything for us today.
Yeah, he's been capped.
We've got the whole promotions team in here, and shout out to Stella for making all this happen. I could really go for a Stella right now.
Sarah, let me ask you about the Reds. Do you have any concern with
Our pitching?
Well, here's the thing. Pitching could be a question. Fielding could be a question.
It's all a question.
There are players that have not hit to what they were expected during spring, and they've also
Ellie De La Cruz.
they've also lost players due to suspension and injury. Where is your confidence level right now as we are a week and a day from opening day?
I'm a little concerned. We got Rhett Lauder on. It's a split squad day. Rhett Lauder is going to be in good year. Hunter Green gave up 7 runs yesterday. That's a little concerning.
Yeah.
Injuries keep piling up. I'm not too happy about that. I'm worried about Matt McClain. That oblique thing I think is going to come back.
Has Matt McClain got a hit yet?
Let me
I
tell you
think
guys.
one.
Let me tell both of you some news that you probably don't know yet.
Okay.
That Matt McClain's going to need some surgery.
This happened as we were coming on this hour.
Oh, no.
That the MRI on Matt McClain's shoulder revealed something. They don't know what it is.
What are we doing?
But surgery is not necessarily off the table for Matt McClain, according to David Bell.
Yikes, that's
His
not good.
status for opening day is uncertain. But
What is happening?
It revealed
I know, they're falling
something
apart.
in the MRI of his shoulder.
Like every team loses guys.
We've lost a lot in over the past couple of weeks.
Losing meaningful players.
Oh, yeah.
this early in the season. McLean didn't have a hit in the preseason. Jamer Candelario has 4 more hits than everyone in this room combined in spring training. Will Benson has gotten quiet.
And I was really excited about Will Benson at the start of the season.
Has quieted. You mentioned Hunter Green. His ERA is 8.25. Frankie Montas has an ERA north of 7 or 8, I believe.
Yeah, I think the average ERA for this team right now is like north of 9.
With starters.
Yes.
Alexis Diaz, 9.53. So there's a lot of question marks right now around this team. And
Matt Lodolo, we're waiting to see what's going on with him.
You know what happens with Lodolo. I can feel on my mouth the exact spots that the hot sauce.
I said Matt, Nick.
That the hot sauce touched. They're just a little spicy.
It's kind of sitting in the back of my throat right now.
And the mispronunciation, that I feel like that's normal with the hotter the wings get, right? Like you struggled talking. I mean, Benedict was tough through everything yesterday.
Why are we calling him Benedict?
Tony's mad at me because in the videos I posted, they reflected the truth, which was that I didn't struggle and he did. And he's mad that the truth has now been posted to social media.
There's been group chats that we're a part of where Austin has used derogatory terms towards me.
Like what, Austin?
Well, that's an everyday thing, regardless of the hot ones.
What kind of derogatory terms have you used?
Things derogatory enough that we can't say them on the
Yesterday,
air.
Austin was like, we're in this together, we're a team. And then as soon as he gets onto his social media and everything like that, he is just this.
He's riding solo.
He's a monster.
What I did yesterday is like throwing a no-hitter. So I'm going to enjoy the victory lap.
Sure.
Can we get you on the mound or what?
Sure.
No, you don't
now,
want that.
Here's the deal. And Sarah's just now going to find out about this.
Uh-oh.
Da Bomb is essentially the hot sauce that Hot Ones is known for.
Okay, is that like the hottest one on the Scoville?
It's not, but it's the one that gives everyone the most trouble.
Okay.
Mo did it on Monday. Mm-hmm. Austin and I did it Tuesday. You'll have to do it when we get back. Now,
and what's that number? The Scoville.
The Scoville is only 135.
Okay, we just did 118.
Yeah, it's just a different kick. And
I think if you handle these next 2 well, we should give her the last dab.
Also, what we're going to do.
I've heard about the last dab.
is with everyone involved in this room. If anyone else wants to try one of the bomb on a wing when we get back, we can do that too.
I would love to see some people in this room step
up. Mm-hmm. It's Cincy 360. Speaking of stepping up, our friends at Stella have stepped up in a big way. Thank you to Stella. Thank you to Hot Ones. Plenty more still to go. We're only halfway done, and the heat is going to pick up when we get back. ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station. Let's go. Welcome back. Cincy 360, ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station. Thanks to our friends at Cincy Shirts. Also, big thanks, not just today, but all week, to the folks at Hot Ones and especially the folks at Stella. Awesome partnership between those two this summer. 3 million plus chicken wings from the start of March to the finish with March Hoops will be eaten in Cincinnati, which makes the pairing this week even better. We'll talk more about the wings we have today in the next segment. But man, no better way to get through March than with March Madness, Stella, and an NCAA tournament.
And doing this crazy challenge, Tony.
Yeah, which unfortunately, for fans of basketball in Cincinnati, we'll have to resort to the NIT tonight. UC in action tonight. Xavier's season ended last night.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, Austin's Ohio State Buckeyes still fighting, scratching, and clawing as well.
And we got Dayton tomorrow.
And the Dayton Flyers in Nevada. Well, they're playing Nevada. It's essentially a home game for Nevada. Mm-hmm. Dayton has not played well down the stretch. I want to talk some Bengals in a second, but first, Sarah, you're doing the bomb here.
Oh, am I?
You're doing the bomb.
Okay, let's talk about with the Scoville.
We have smoked wings today, so I'm doing the smoked ghost again.
Wait, again? Why aren't you doing the bomb?
Well, I did the bomb yesterday.
So you got to do it again today.
No,
so I'm doing the bomb solo.
Well, no.
Hold on. Then what's the Scoville on that?
This Scoville on this one is 71,000
versus what I'm about to do, like 156,000.
135.
135.
Now
that one is clearly his favorite.
I do like
done that every day.
Here, I can't give you too much of a hard time. You are on day 3 of this thing.
Now we've welcomed anyone else in the room that wants to do a da bomb here,
and they kind of stepped back. So
do we have any takers at all?
Does anybody want to join in on this?
All right, Bobby is going to do one.
Bobby
what
has
about
stepped
you, Taryn?
up.
Taryn Bland is going to do one.
Taryn Bland.
Trey from sales has scoured.
Megan.
Everybody else is saying no.
Megan did it yesterday.
Oh, okay, girl.
All right. Megan
Katie
didn't have any reaction.
Austin?
Okay, so basically we're all doing this.
Oh, Austin's doing it again.
Austin's into this.
All right, so Bobby, Taryn, Austin, Sarah are all going to do
Oh, that's a very strong smell.
the bomb right here, right now. I'm back on the whiskey.
The whiskey.
It says keep out of reach of children.
Ain't the first time you've heard that
before.
before.
It's good.
Tony is back on the whiskey.
Okay.
Here comes Sarah. Sarah pouring it out.
Okay.
She's got another flat.
Oh, we got to pass this around. Yeah, I'm going back to the
How
flat.
is this one going to be? Is that ample, Austin?
I think that's adequate.
Do you think that's an okay pour?
I think that's adequate, yeah.
Okay, I'll pass it down.
I would like for you to really get after it, though, when you do that.
Oh, boy.
Depending on how this first bite goes, maybe I'll add another drop or two.
Dab it on there again.
Dab into bomb.
Dabbing the bomb.
I've got the bomb. You guys
all right,
can go
we've got
ahead.
Taryn in here, Bobby
so
from
proud of these
Promotions.
guys.
You guys can go ahead.
Let's all toast to each other.
Yeah, we're all
cheers
toasting
with
here.
the chicken.
Cheers
Everybody's got chicken.
to chicken.
And cheers to March Madness and Stella.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cheers to whiskey. Smoked Ghost.
Yeah.
The whiskey smoked
and
Ghost.
you not doing the
bomb again, yes.
I feel like where I poured this, there's not a lot of meat, so this is just going to be kind of a lot of sauce. I got to kind of make a sandwich out of this with my chicken.
Ooh.
Can we do that like that?
I think I did get a little bit of a chicken bone on that one.
Did you?
First time this week, bit into a little bit of a bone.
Sarah, your reaction?
Ooh.
It's got some heat. Mm-hmm. Bobby, Taryn, what do we think?
Bobby likes the flavor.
It is spicy. Oh my god.
Now,
You can feel the heat on your tongue.
what I've learned in the last day or so is because this is usually the hot sauce that gets people. This is the bomb evolution. We need to look up.
Oh,
is
yeah,
this,
that kind of sits on your tongue.
Is this the original bomb, or have they evolved it a little bit in this season?
I don't know enough.
Is this
to
the
know
OG
if that's
bomb?
For sure.
I know that the bottle of this the bomb is different than the one that I purchased.
Oh, this is making my tongue hot.
Yeah. While you deal with the heat, why don't you break down some of your thoughts on what the Bengals have done this offseason?
I like what they've done. I'm excited about our new guys.
There we go.
Well, that's really hot on my throat.
Yep. So you like the Trent Brown move?
I was excited about Trent Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I believe both those guys from Taco Bro. I might have to take a drink.
Yeah, please. You can take a drink. Not everyone's Austin. Not
you think
everyone
you can hold out?
I don't take a drink.
I mean, you can barely speak English right now, so understandably.
There's some heat. I mean,
She's reaching for the
There
water
you go.
bottle. Understandably so.
there's nothing
I'm
wrong with that.
sweating.
There's nothing wrong with that. Let's take a moment of silence here. Let's just enjoy the silence for a
Everyone's
second.
drinking water.
Everyone is drinking. Just everyone enjoy it for a second.
Time is not. Taryn's still eating.
Yeah.
Taryn's
Tony,
doing a
what are
great
your
job.
thoughts on the Bengals offseason moves?
I love. I think they got some big time moves and big
dudes.
tackles.
Some 6'8", 350 guys.
Yeah,
They'll protect Joe Burrow, right?
Sure.
God, why can't I talk right now?
it's a
very
weird
high
feeling.
pitch.
It's a weird feeling. They're going to protect Joe.
Crying.
I think every move that the Bengals have made has made sense.
Oh, this is really.
Do you think the Bengals can land Tierre Tart, Sarah?
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
Bengals can do anything
Okay, good answer.
as long as heat is involved, just like this. It really makes you move.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some more thoughts. Like, where do you think, from a draft standpoint? I mean, if you're Duke Tobin put his hat on, where are you going?
Oh.
You have to swallow the water if you're going to talk on the radio.
This is live radio
She's just pulling the water in her mouth
Yep.
in hopes of that extinguishing the heat.
of the bomb.
But it might be making it worse unless you've got sugar in
No,
there.
this is the sugar one.
It's
Making
almost
me
like
high-pitched.
it's almost like she has laughing gas or helium.
Yeah,
Whereas
we
with
talked
you-
about this Monday, where
I
it
feel
was
like my
like
face is on fire.
it's almost like a hallucinogenic.
Oh.
Is that a word?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm hallucinating.
Bobby, are you doing well? Bobby's well.
Taryn's fine.
Taryn crushed it.
I'm good.
sweating.
Man.
Sarah is now fanning herself.
Does this change the thought of doing a last dab? Do we still think
Is
a
that
last
what we
dab
just
is on the
did?
table?
What did we
Austin?
just do?
Oh no, that was the bomb.
I'm on fire right now.
Yeah, you did the bomb. I said if you handled the bomb well, then maybe we should
What's the
consider
Scoville
a
jump
last
on
dab.
this?
Oh, we're gonna go from 135 to 620. in the next segment.
Yeah. It's going to be
fanning my tongue.
It's going to be special, Sarah. I think you've done a great job so far.
Fantastic. Let's take a break.
I'm gonna have to drink the milk.
Regroup. Let's regroup. Sarah's diving into the milk as well.
He said, let's regroup.
we are regrouped. By the way,
but I am excited about the Bengals.
Yes, absolutely. By the way, I'm a fan now of the Whiskey Smoke Ghost.
Yeah, that's the one you're going to be taking home with you?
I can say that confidently.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of anything else that's probably going to happen going forward. Dawson's hot sauce, Zuzu. Big shout out to Zuzu and Zuzu's 7-pot sauce, which will take place when we get back. Cincy
that really sticks on your tongue, Tony.
Yes. It's a thanks to our friends at Cincy Shirts. And big thanks to Hot Ones and our friends at Stella as well. ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station. Yeah. I need a second. I'm finishing
Sarah,
my Tums.
You got a cough button right in front of you.
I'm finishing my Tums here.
I can't react that fast.
This is the final segment of the week, of the forever for me, of the Hot Ones Challenge. Thanks
Tony's
to our friends at Stella.
38 years without touching
I can honestly say that in the rest of my life, I'll never do anything like this again.
Same.
How often can you ever say that? I'll never do this again.
Do you think you'll make it to the Cyclones game tonight?
Absolutely. I'll have to be near a bathroom. And like I said, at some point, my body's just going to break. I've had an unhealthy amount of Tums and milk.
You've got a lot going on in front of you. You've got a whole thing of milk, Tums, water,
sugar
cups
water,
of God knows what.
Yeah, and
all
wings,
of the hot sauces
and socks.
While you guys count all the things in front of you, we'd like to say thank you to our friends at the Oak Tavern, who brought the wings by today.
These are the best wings I've ever eaten.
They are delicious. They're smoked, which is the first time we've had smoked wings for this.
A good rub.
And if you've never been to the Oak Tavern, I can't recommend it enough from a chicken wing standpoint. And they have Stella on tap.
They brought him in today, and he specifically said he was in this morning making these.
Yeah.
They make every wing with their signature dry rub. They smoke it in-house. They finish it off on the grill. It's unbelievable. They have 9 different types of sauces. And they dropped them all off today.
Yeah, they did. They're awesome.
They dropped all of them off today.
I'm sure they're not painful like this whatsoever.
No, they are not. They've got Monday through Friday happy hour beer discounts. They've got a bracket challenge that you can get into the Oak and ask your bartender, sign up. I mentioned the daily specials, mentioned the Stella on tap. Also, Wi-Fi. You want to know why Wi-Fi is important?
Why is that, Tony?
You need it if you want to go gamble because they need to set where your location is. So the Wi-Fi is there. They're covering as many games as possible over March Madness. Not a better place to watch games than somewhere with the best local wings right here in Cincinnati. Thank you, honestly.
And fun fact,
thank you to our friends
this
at the
is
Oak.
One of Ted Karras's favorite spots to get wings. Yeah.
How about that?
Our favorite O-line guy, Ted Karras.
Teddy ball game.
Big event for him over the weekend with the Cincy hat.
Ted is not 6'8".
No.
But Ted is awesome.
You know, Ted did something that scared him this week when he got a tattoo.
You're right.
You did something that scared you.
Ted did that because he got a $25,000 donation.
Right.
From your guy, Joe Burrow, yeah.
What are we getting donated? Other than these awesome wings from the Oak.
I was going to say, the wings themselves are worth it.
Let me reach out to Joe and see what he can do.
Listen to this. Our friend, Brody Dawson, we all know Brody.
Yes.
Brody.
Big Brody.
Brody has achieved a one-of-a-kind flavor and head-banging heat in this next hot sauce. Get ready for a spice rush from a potent 7-pot peppers, plus sweet maple syrup.
Peter Piper picked a pepper.
Sambuca.
Come on.
And I'm reading this, fennel seeds?
This sounds illegal, Tony.
What did you just say?
Fennel?
Oh, I thought you said something else.
I did too.
No. We're
Either way, this sounds like it's going
to
pack a powerful punch.
Did you say?
Whoa!
Did you say kombucha?
Whoa!
Tony just got it all over his hands. It's making a mess.
He went to shake it.
What have we done?
A little pre-celebration.
No, it says shake well, and I went to shake it, and the top has exploded.
I told you guys to quit shaking it so much. Rodney was in here.
Why is
shaking
it so
like
thick?
God knows what?
It's very thick.
Can you see the thickness of that?
And it
Probably
just
not through the shaking. All right, that's a thick wing.
I can smell it from here.
That's a thick sauce.
Ooh.
Shaking is back.
Yeah, Tony is shaking all over the place while he pours this on top of his
See, this
drumstick.
is bad because it's so thick that if you keep shaking, a big clump's going to come out. And
That's
no
why you
one
got to
wants
test
that.
it out on
this
the
is your
Stella
last
tray.
wing of the year. Let's maybe get a little extra on there.
Then you can go back to chicken fingers, Tony.
Man.
Get you some chicken fingers at Heritage Bank Center tonight while you
honey
cheer on the
mustard.
Cyclones against the Toledo Walleye.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Can you hold it up so I can see it, please? Okay.
There's a good amount on there.
There you go, Sarah.
Okay, and what's the Scoville on this?
This is 600.
620,000 on the Scoville.
And the one you just had was what, 150?
135.
This smells like
135.
straight alcohol.
Well, that could be the fennel.
Heat me.
Or the kombucha seeds in there?
Yeah.
Or sabukum
Can
or whatever.
somebody hand me
Sambuca.
like a drum?
You want a drum
Yeah,
stick?
I think
okay.
I'm gonna go drum for
So
this.
this is a last second switch.
Hold on, Tony.
This is a last second
I know
switch.
we got to toast to the. Oh God,
This is the last.
these wings are delicious though.
Yes.
That one's
I need a Stella.
That's a thick.
stat.
That one is thick.
that one's a bit pudgy.
That bird.
Yo, this is a thick piece
That
of
bird
meat.
had some thickness to it.
Shout out to the Oak.
Man,
Only the best birds come from the Oak Tavern, baby.
this bird used to drink that Reading
Apparently
Milk Creek
apparently
water.
there's pigs here too. I don't know if you heard the. Gosh,
I'm shaking.
come on, Sarah, get some on your wing, not on your.
I'm trying to look at the.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, well, we got to test it out. It comes out fast.
Oh my gosh! Now you're being wasteful.
No, it.
Think of all the people
Okay,
waiting.
okay.
No
chance.
No.
Absolutely
She just
not.
put a teardrop on there.
The longer
And
this sits,
expected.
Teardrops on my guitar. Okay, what do we think?
Yeah, dip
what do
it-
we think?
dip
What do we
it in
think?
that clump you
Tony,
wasted.
Tony, I'll let you be the judge.
I'd say a little bit more, just to match mine.
Let me look at yours.
Let's do just a smidge down there.
Yours is all kind of spread out.
No, mine is saturated in, which is bad.
Guys, this is enough. This is a
All right.
600
Sarah,
Scoville.
respectfully, I think that's weak.
Wow.
Are you going to do this? You haven't even done this one,
haven't
Austin.
done this one.
Then do it with me.
Side note: Benedict Elmore,
Yeah,
did say over
here,
the break that
with
the
a lot
bomb.
of talk.
He said the bomb kicked him a little
Here.
differently today
It
than
did.
yesterday.
Austin,
It
let me
did.
make one for you.
No, I'm all right.
Yeah. No, come on.
I'm going to make one for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
Austin was
about
like, oh, I
three.
didn't
That's
even-
about 3 times as much as you
I didn't have
have.
any problem with it
Oh,
last
Here,
night.
rub some off.
What'd you just say to me?
Whoa.
Here's
Whoa.
a
No, it's
napkin
all
for
right.
your
I'll
mess.
eat it. I'm not afraid.
All right.
All right, all
Well,
right.
cheers to that then.
Well, cheers.
to Brody Dawson, man.
Here's to Stella.
For what Brody has put together with this sauce and to Stella.
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
All right.
This one might hurt.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's sweet.
Everybody's eating wings.
It's sweet.
Well, I can feel that right away on the back of my throat.
That's not bad. Maybe I should put more on there.
It is sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a kick.
It does have a kick.
I will put more
Oh
on
my
there.
gosh, does it have a kick?
All right, I'm putting more on. Austin, respectable amount. Okay. It's not bad. God, these wings from the Oak Tavern are so good.
Yes. Tony is struggling. His
Tony,
face is red. He's
how you holding
silent.
that, buddy?
That's a hard one to get down.
That's what she said.
Tony now leaning over the wastebasket.
He's turning red.
Eyes
His
are
bear cat
watering.
red.
Eyes
are
have watered.
That was your last one, though, Tone.
Man. Oh, we're not doing the last dab? Great.
Oh, you want to?
Wait, is this the hottest one? Is this as hot as it gets?
No.
What's as hot? What's the Scoville
Do you want to
hotness?
do the last dab? It's right there
Look
in
at
front
this.
of you.
I just happen to have one wing. And
I-
Megan, when she divvied up the wings today, look at that last baby she gave me.
Wow.
Now, we just went from talking about the size of that last wing to this one that's half the size of my pinky.
You got a little chicken wing.
What are we doing? I mean, that's incredible.
Tony, I say go big or go home.
You want to finish it?
Let's start the last. Where's the last one here? I can barely talk.
It's called The Last Dab.
The last one experience.
2.6 million Scoville.
Tony, how you feeling?
My throat has no feeling, just pain and heat.
Then
The one you
you'll be
just
fine.
did
Then
was
you'll be fine.
600.
Okay.
I thought that was very good. I thought
I
it
feel
was
like if you
sweet.
can do 600, you can do 1 million.
It's two. Do it.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Hey, Austin, will you do it with me? We've
I've
got
done it
3
once
minutes.
already. I just did that one. I'd like to let this moment be for you two.
Oh.
My worry is that my my wing my wing to sauce ratio is thrown off because of this.
You'll
thing.
be okay.
Oh, I'm sweating. Okay, that wasn't
is
that
anyone
bad,
else going to join?
though.
Is anyone else going to do it?
They're all giving us a no.
Taryn's going to do it.
Taryn
will do the last dab.
Trey?
Taryn's a stud.
Now, I looked at Trey, and Trey's like nodding, and I said, you want one? He like freaked out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's top
right,
this one.
let's finish it.
Thank you, Trey.
So you're going to do another last dab. Tom.
I'm doing this for all
Let's
the
go.
people that called me soft.
Let's go, Tone.
Who called him the P word?
Let's go, Tone.
Let's go, Tony Pike.
If you're wondering, this is ESPN 1530.
I'm not going to the
This
Cyclones
is
game
Cincy
tonight.
360.
The Hot Ones Challenge.
Doing
All
the
thanks to our
Hot
friends
One
at
Challenge.
Stella Artois.
Okay, that's fair for that last one.
Okay.
All right, hand it on over, Tony.
See it.
I can't see your sauce.
Taryn, prepare a wing.
Can I see your sauce?
There it is.
He's got a decent dab on there.
I give Sarah credit. She went back and dipped her other wing into that last one and put it right down her throat. It was impressive.
I have a penny-sized
I want to
dab.
comment so bad.
I have a penny-sized dab, but in fairness to the size of this wing, this is about a 50-cent piece.
Okay.
Is it a 50-cent piece?
I don't know. What do we think? Should I do more?
Just a smidge more. Just a smidge.
I can't
don't
see
know.
anything on there.
Well,
Maybe that's because
Tony,
my
I think your
eyes are watering. I can't see anything as is.
We got to hurry this up a little bit.
Listen.
Okay, guys, I got a decent
This
amount
is
on there.
not
okay?
like a Grammy, we're going to get kicked off the stage here. No.
Austin, that's a
Need
decent
some.
amount. That's a decent amount.
It's okay.
Austin?
We'll see how this goes, okay?
Taryn's going to put his on.
I've gone
also
back for
makes-
seconds with all of my
This
wings.
also makes me 10 times the man Austin is because I've done this twice now and he did it once.
Tony,
hand
Tony,
me that
this is
sauce.
day 3 for
Hand me
you.
that sauce, Taryn, when you're done with it.
All it takes is a little smack talk. All right, here we go. Here we go.
This is
Everyone's
so
afraid that it's
stupid,
gonna be
man.
Too much.
It
This
is. It's going to be a
so,
lot. Tony,
so stupid. Oh, let me read this
What's
real
the
quick
skill
before we,
view? Yeah,
before we
read
do
that.
it. If we couldn't say enough good things about Brody Dawson, then let me tell you about Smokin' Ed. He made iconic Pepper X. It's the world's hottest chili. This is the world's hottest chili. 2.6 million on the Scoville. Here we go. Thanks to everyone for partaking. Thanks to
Another
Stella.
last dab for the last
Thanks to
dab.
everyone
All
that
right,
has made
everybody
this
put
possible.
your wings up.
The oak, Stella.
Do it for the photo. Where's our
Everybody
photo,
go.
people? Okay, we're set.
Oh, boy. This is yum.
The chicken from the oak is so good.
I do think the chicken saved a lot.
I think it's because the chicken is so good that it really helps.
Taryn said that's stupid. Tony's about to vomit.
I unplugged my mic. I don't know. I unplugged my headphones. So I got nothing in my headphones.
Tony's eyes are watering. His face is bright red.
We did it, man. We've done it. We're done.
The hat has come off. His hands are in his hair. And I think we can say that we all conquered the Hot Ones Challenge.
You're done, Tone.
Oh.
Good job, Tony. 3 days in a row of this.
Tony is chugging milk, face red, eyes watering.
Oh, yeah, that kind of hits after.
Sarah now starting to struggle. Taryn said, quote, that's stupid. Rodney, how'd you do?
I have the hiccups now.
Okay. All right. So extreme bodily reaction. And that's going to wrap it up.
Can I say
for
this
us.
real quick? Because I know they're listening at the Oak today.
Yes.
They've got this playing through the speakers at the Oak. So thankful. The signature dry rub, the way they have smoked these wings, the size of the wings, minus the last one I ate, phenomenal. 9 different sauces.
Ooh, that
Monday through
hurts.
Friday happy hours. They got a bracket challenge. Bartender can sign you up. Stella's on tap during their March Madness run and Wi-Fi, so you can use the sports betting apps. Thanks to Stella. Thanks to Hot Ones. My tongue is officially numb.
Ow, it hurts.
All right. we've gotta
Thanks
go.
to Mo, Austin, Sarah, everyone else that has made this possible. Thanks to our promotions team and Taryn. Or not Taryn. Taryn was in here today, but thanks, Taryn, for being here, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Trey is what I was saying. Thanks to Trey as well.
Yes.
We'll be back. Hour number 3. Cincy 360 on ESPN 1530 Cincinnati Sports Station.